New Me, New Life 3. And let me see what else. AWB0200. No, that one's gone. Bad to the Bone. Oh, no. That one, let me double check this one. Oh, that's just the beginning of it. Give me 1 second. I'll double check this other one. Yes, I'm on a backup account, everybody. I'm on a backup account. I had to reactivate this account. Because she could take, look, I'm going to tell everybody right now. I'm all like, give me 1 second, everybody. Oh my goodness. Let me double check this account. I want to see if it's still, sorry, everybody. We're talking about Gabs. We're talking about Gabs. And how, we're talking about Gabby and how she's, oh, TikTok kicked you out? I don't know why. Give me 1 second. Sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I haven't used this account in I don't know how long. See, this is how Gabby is taking people's accounts down. She is still on TikTok. And she is lying about it. But let me verify this account. Let me verify this account. Just to... Give me 1 second. So yes, that is an active account. That Bad to the Bone 92, she still has that account. I just double checked it. It's there. It's sitting at 2,603 followers. So if you really think about it, we all knew that Gabby was still around. Your hamster account is down. This is how she's taking accounts down with all these accounts that I'm showing you. This is exactly how she's taking them down. All these accounts. So Justice for Cam and Gabby too. The Bad to the Bone, they just added the E. They changed things up. And I can verify all these accounts on my other phone. Because I have my other phone right here with me. So this is what... that's why I said... Oh, they got you also Think Pink? They got you Pink? She's not back on new accounts. These are accounts that have been around. Sorry to hear about that, Pink. These are accounts that have been around. And like I said, she has to log into one of these accounts in order to submit the reports for copyrights. Now, as far as people have been talking about the trademark over with YouTube, I have not got a response back from YouTube. Yeah, Feisty, you are 100% correct. You are 100% correct. And I can't even have boxes over here. I was just looking at that, everybody. I can't even have boxes. That's how you know I don't use this account. So, I'm gonna throw this out there. Jennifer, her moderator. So you can screen record. You do what you got to do because I'm gonna put some information out there. Jennifer, which is Jennifer G 1973 over on YouTube or the YT, and Brownie. They are helping, and there's somebody else also. This is information that I have received from an ex-mod that just left not too long ago. So listen up very closely. Okay, Chelsea. So, yes, Jennifer G, 1973, and Brownie, and somebody else, they are helping her. Yeah, they're saying Jennifer's Patreon Nana. Not only that, they're trying to get this new lawsuit with Feisty. They're trying to help Gabby, Brownie, and Jennifer, Patreon Nana. They're trying to help Gabby to have that case dismissed in some way, somehow. There you are, Feisty. So I got the messages, and I'm more than happy to share this information with Feisty. I'm willing, because if that is what is going on, and right now what they're trying to do is retrieve phone calls through their phone carrier. So I'll get an update on getting the phone call or the phone conversations. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But I got the messages to back up what I'm talking about. So that way everybody knows this is what is going on. You know, it's kind of crazy that, see, Gabby thinks she's going to get away with, with whatever she wants. It is a group of them. Yes, Wendy, it's a group of them. It's not only just Jennifer and Brownie. That there's a few others that are helping out in the background. Now, with one of the court cases that happened previously, with one of the previous court cases, oh, you know what? I'm going to hold off on sharing that information. So I'm going to hold off. I was about to put something out there, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. And the reason I'm going to wait is because I don't want to show my entire hand. And welcome in, everybody. If you don't follow this account, I just reactivated it because I don't mind losing this account. They can sit here and ding me all they want. So these are the accounts that are still active for Gabby. And welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yes. I'll make a post on this account with all these accounts that I'm showing you. So you could screenshot this. You could do whatever it is. You can screenshot because I'll move it. I'll move it to 3 more accounts. Why would they support Gabby? Pretty simple. Pretty simple. See, people gave, well, Gabby was already on the path to self-destruction, right? Somebody said the DQ Blizzard. Yeah. Gabby's not going to be monetized on YouTube for too much longer. And I've said this before. There's a lot of accounts. But when Gabby was getting advice from certain people to go over to the YT and crash out and to essentially throw her, get that YT account almost essentially demonetized and on the verge of being taken down, it's bad advice. Do I know Jennifer's? I'll have to look it up. Now give me 1 second. Let me see if I could pull up. Oh, yes. You know what? You know how I know? Give me 1 second. And let me see if I could grab that account. And for the ones that don't know, give me 1 second. She went private. She went private. Oh, man. Why'd you have to go private? Give me 1 second, everybody. So it was under JE. So it was Jen 1973 was the account that she followed the main account. She followed the main account. So it was Jen 1973. And she decided to go private. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can. So she followed the main account. Now, over on YouTube, she's under Jennifer 1973. Jennifer G 1973. While that moderator has been warned. You know why that moderator has been warned about being, condoning what Gabby's doing? Because Jennifer, her moderator, is a foster parent. For the ones that didn't know, her moderator is a foster parent to 5 little ones. And that Jennifer has called DCFS to help Gabby out over in Florida. So yes, that moderator, Jennifer G 1973, has made phone calls to CPS, DCFS, however you want to call it, over in Florida, and talked to Gabby's social workers. And she's a foster parent. So, she was forewarned about being a moderator and condoning Gabby's actions, and also getting in the middle of things. Getting in the middle, and I'm just moving this down to some more of those accounts. Getting in the middle of Gabby's nonsense and helping Gabby out. So when I put out, well, it's been done. See, here's the thing. She's been helping Gabby for years. That's what I'm talking about. You're right. You're right. Everything that I'm talking about, I have receipts to prove it. It was her daughter who faked the lawyer. Yes, that was also sent to me. That was also sent to me. That it was her daughter that was also involved. Jennifer's daughter. With the whole lawyer thing. Victoria? Okay, thank you. There is a lot going on. So when I started posting receipts, just a few days ago, we all knew that Gabby was lying the whole time, talking about that DCFS never told her that she couldn't put the little one on the screen. I went ahead and posted that one part. I made a post on the account where it clearly stated as the part of the safety plan that Gabby was not allowed to have the little one on any social media. No social media whatsoever was Gabby supposed to be showing the little one, making any posts about the little one. She also lied about what took place the day she got the TPO on me. Yeah, feisty. So now, we already knew that Gabby was lying about that situation. Now, I also posted, let me see, let me grab the post. I want to make sure that I cover everything. That's why I have my other phone. And welcome in, everybody. Like I said, this account was deactivated. It was on the safety plan. It was on the safety plan that she could not post the little one on any social media. None. Let me make sure I get Morgan. because I got to make sure we have all of our moderators. Okay, there we go. And we can't have any boxes. That's how much I never use this account. Now, yes, I did add Morgan. So that's why I posted that receipt. No, that's fine. You can stream me. You can stream me. If this account is public, I'll let everybody know. This account is public. You can stream me. You can screen record. You can screenshot. No need to ask for permission. That's why we keep it public. Everybody's allowed to stream or do whatever they want. I don't mind it whatsoever. Have at it. You know, that way we can let people know what's going on. So, that's why it clearly states, because I have it right here in front of me. On the safety plan, it says, mother and father's behaviors when conducting visits to the home. SMS FSW will ensure the mother and father are having age-appropriate conversations in the presence of the child. And the reason they put that in there is because of what Gabby and Aaron were doing. The conversations they were having, the things they were doing on social media, on TikTok live streams. That's why they put that in there. And let's continue. Avoiding sharing or posting the child on all media platforms. Once again, avoiding sharing or posting the child on all media platforms. So that was on the safety plan. That was ordered. That was clearly ordered that the little one was not supposed to be shown, posted, none of that. That's why I put the post on the main account. Pink, Gabby thinks she's above the law. That's the problem. So she was ordered on the safety plan not to post them on social media whatsoever. Don't show them, don't post them. Let's continue. Let me get back to it. Avoiding sharing or posting the child on all media platforms and acting appropriately while the child is in the home. If parents are acting inappropriately or retractile as described, SMS FSW will notify CWCM immediately and contact LE, which is law enforcement, if necessary. Obviously, DCFS is failing. You know, yeah, Gabby thinks she's untouchable. She really does. Now let's talk about the other stuff I posted. So, Gabby thought it was a good idea. Gabby thought it was a good idea to start sharing messages, text messages, between herself, the DCFS supervisor, and 2 other social workers. That's right. The names that were redacted, on that message that I posted, it was the name of the DCFS supervisor and 2 of the social workers. There was 3 names in that screen on that screenshot that I posted. It was a message between Gabby, the 2 social workers, and the supervisor. You know, I could have just said, you know what? Screw it. I could have just said screw it and put their names out there for everybody to know, and that way people can know who to contact. But I chose not to do it. I didn't want to throw their names out there. They're on our main account. The text, it was November 24th of 25. November 24th of 25 was when that message between Gabby, the social workers, and the supervisor. That way everybody, I know a lot of people asked. So yes, it was November 24th of 2025. So that was another thing that I have posted on the main account. Because Gabby thinks it's all right to share anything and everything. We already know that that's what she's doing. Yes, right before Thanksgiving, Mikey. Right before Thanksgiving. So Gabby thinks it's okay that she could share messages between social workers, the supervisor of DCFS, and herself, and just get away with it. You know, it's crazy behavior for anybody to do that. But we know that Gabby likes to share everything with her moderators because she thinks that her moderators are her best friends. But little does she know, her moderators and ex-moderators are turning on her slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, Gabby's moderators, current mods, I'm talking about current moderators right now, and the ex-moderators that already left, they're spilling all the information. We have seen this happen time and time again. So current moderators and the ex-moderators that already left have turned on her. And we see it. We see it all the time. Yeah. Co-signed behavior. So that is what's going on, why Gabby is doing what she's doing by sharing those messages. I also posted on the main account, Gabby sharing messages between Gabby and the teacher at the school. It's on the main account. So Gabby thinks it's okay to be sharing messages that are going between the teacher and herself over to the moderators as well. You know, she thinks it's all fine and dandy. I don't think that the teachers would be okay with Gabby putting this stuff out. I put it out. Yeah, Gabby's releasing everything to her moderators and ex-moderators, and they're turning on Gabby. Yeah, she treats her moderators like employees, essentially. You're right. So that's why I posted that message. Now, I also posted where Gabby got the wig. Because people, you know, when Gabby started running around with the wig and doing all that, and people seen it in the background, I did post where she got the wig, where she was talking about she wanted the wig, and and how she got the wig. Give me 1 second. Oh, I forgot to add Andrea. Andrea, I'm adding you as a moderator. I forgot. Sorry. Making sure that we have all of our moderators. So Gabby did get the wig. Gabby got the wig off of Amazon, and the wig cost $43.99. That's where Gabby got the wig from, Amazon. And I posted that as well. People are asking, what's the wig for? I'm going to give my opinion. I'm just going to give my opinion. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. In my opinion, Gabby's going to make a wild getaway. That's my opinion. I believe that Gabby's going to try to flee Florida. That is my opinion. That Gabby is going to try to flee Florida and make a getaway. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That she's going to try to make a run for it. See, Gabby knows that she's under investigation. Several investigations. If she knows that she's under investigation and she's looking at possible Medicaid fraud, food stamp fraud, stuff of that nature, and she knows that those are felony, the federal charges could be pressed besides state charges for doctor shopping, especially for the doctor shopping. That's a felony, and the feds could pick it up. If she's facing all these things, and she knows she's guilty of it. She knows that she is guilty of it. That's why she would make a run. She would make a run because that means whatever state charges that she would face in Florida, if she thinks that if she leaves, that she's in the clear. That's her way of thinking. If I flee, if I run from Florida, I'm in the clear. That's not how it works, Gabby. You could run, still be charged, and Gabby needs to be worried about federal charges. That's what she needs to be worried about. Not only the state charges, but federal charges because of what she's done. And I could prove about the doctor shopping. How do we know these are her accounts? This is what she told the moderator that recently left. She shared all these accounts with the moderator, which is now an ex-moderator. All these accounts she shared with a moderator that recently left and is now an ex-moderator. You know, it's just the way it is, you know. So she thinks that she could run. That's why I think the wig comes into play. Yes, Beauty Junkie. Not Lainey. Not Lainey. Everybody's going to think that this is from Lainey. No. This is none of this is from Lainey. None of it. That way everybody knows. None of this is from Lainey. What I'm showing is nothing comes from Lainey. Now that we talked about the wig. So I made a post about an account called, and the post is on the main account. I made a post about an account which is Moon, M-O-O-N, Moon XX0420. And the reason I made that post is because that was a moderator for Gabby at one point on TikTok. I don't know how long they were a moderator. They deny it. They deny it. Well, today, what I did, I went and found videos. Yes, Moon is over on TikTok with Gabby. So, I went through videos where, not only from YouTube but TikTok, where I found Moon that Moon 420 account on TikTok and YT, that is a heavy-duty supporter of Gabby. Used to be a moderator for Gabby. They deny it. Somebody else questioned me about it, called me a liar, essentially. Yeah, she's the AWB account. Essentially, they call me a liar. Moon and 2 other people. That's how I took it. And I said, okay, whatever. I'm going to keep posting receipts. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to drop receipts. So I went and I got screenshots. Let me see if I could grab them real quick. Because I have my other phone. So this is over on the YT. This is over on the YT. She's not a moderator on YouTube. She's not a moderator on the YT. She is a supporter of Gabs. Not only over on the YT, but also over on TikTok. That's what I was saying. Moon was a mod on TikTok for a bit. That's what I keep telling people. And everybody sees that Moon account over on the YT with Gabby all the time. But she's not a moderator over on the YT. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post more receipts. If people think that I'm not going to post receipts and show that she was a moderator at one point for Gabby over on TikTok, you better believe I'm going to post them. You better believe it. As a matter of fact, let me do this. If Moon was never a moderator, that way I could debunk. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my screenshots. So, that's Moon's profile picture, right? That's Moon's profile picture. Right there. That way everybody can see. That Moon 420. Yes, that's the... I'll show you. I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, everybody. That's the account on TikTok. This is one of the screenshots that I shared. Same profile picture. Same profile picture. That's one of the ones I posted. I went and checked that account. As a matter of fact, I could pull that account for you. I could do that right now. I could pull that account on TikTok. Because I took those screenshots of that Moon account today. Give me 1 second. I just pulled it right now. You can look it up. Look it up. Look up that account on TikTok. You see that? So when people continue to say, no, that is not the Moon account. when they're like, no, that's not the Moon account. Look it up for yourself. Go look it up. I just don't like when people try to sit here and try to paint me to be a liar when I got more receipts to drop. I got more receipts to drop. I'm not even done yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, research goes a long way. Research goes a long way. And when people try to call me a liar and try to say that Moon account was never a moderator for Gabby, that's a lie. They were a moderator for a little bit for Gabby. She was a moderator over here on TikTok. I don't sit here and fabricate things for anybody. Yeah, receipts are everything. Oh, you know what? Grass Monkey, you gotta... somebody get rid of Grass... Here, I'll get rid of Grass Monkey. You gotta go. Here, I got it. You know what, Grass Monkey? You're not allowed over here. Goodbye. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. Please be patient. Give me 1 second, everybody. Please bear with me while I do something. Please be patient. Give me 1 second. All right, got your ass. Sorry, everybody. I got your ass now. Grass Monkey, now you're blocked on our main account, too. Now, Grass Monkey, now you're blocked on the main account. You could kick rocks somewhere else. Oh, you want to be over here questioning what we're doing? Kick rocks. Now you're blocked on the main account. We are not tolerating any nonsense from the people that sit there and support Gabadoodle. So I wanted to make sure I blocked them on the main account. That's why I went to my block list and I pulled up their account name and I gave them the boot. I'm not playing with these people. I promise you. I'm not playing with none of them. You know, so yes, I went and found that Moon 420 account and I posted it. That's what I did. And people, there were several people that wanted to call me out. And that's why I pulled up screenshots. I'm not here to lie on anybody's name. So, give me 1 second. Here you can see, there's Moon. This was another video that I found over on the YT. Like I said, that is a supporter of Gabby. Big time. I'm not here to lie on anybody's name. Nobody. There's Moon again. Exactly, villain. There is never a reason for me to lie about what I'm talking about. None. Let me see. That was on TikTok. That was on TikTok. And they want to call me a liar. They want to sit here and call me a liar. So I told people, I was going. You didn't consent? Serendipity. I'm going to post some more things. I want everybody to be patient. I don't only want to catch her one time. I'm not only going to catch Moon one time. I'm going to make sure that I pull enough videos to get her more than just once as a moderator for Gabby on TikTok. Like I said, we come with receipts. I'm not sitting here falsifying anything for anybody. These are accounts that Gabby has. Give me 1 second. I believe I have some more. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Gabby has. Give me 1 second. I believe I have some more. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I just don't want to show some of the other things that I have. Want to make sure I'm not showing things that I'm not going to be putting out yet. Okay. I just want to make sure. Let me verify that this one is still here. Let me double check this one real quick. It is? Okay. I'm just going to verify it for everybody right now in real time. Because these would be the accounts that she would be logging in from. And I'll post them on this account. I'm just verifying. Yes. It's right there. Right there. That way everybody knows. I am. Spicy lady, I am. I'll be moving on to Zim and all that. Now, that's why I put the information that I put out. I just don't. That's why I said Gabby continues to be on TikTok and report people. Even though you're not talking about her. Oh, yes, I forgot the Gabby, the CPS one. Yeah, I heard about that account as well. So what I'm not trying to show is, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, let me see. Please bear with me. So I have a bunch of stuff on my laptop that I'm not releasing yet. That I don't want to put out yet. A bunch of stuff. Okay, Usha. And I got so these ex-moderators, let me say this. The ex-moderators that the one that recently left, and then a few other ones. Okay, let me just put this. Yes, with all of those accounts, she's still ban evading. But that is how she is reporting people, although. That's how she's reporting people, because she is still, you know, on TikTok. Every day. She is on TikTok every single day. And with people helping her in the background, with people helping her, and now also, oh, you seen I Spy recently? With Jennifer, Brownie, and several other people still helping Gabby out. That's who's helping do the copyright strikes, because Gabby essentially gives them the password and access to her accounts. That's what it's boiling down to. Gabby gives them the password, they access the account, and they file the copyright strikes under her name. That's how they're doing it to help her. It's crazy. A lot of people said they've seen I Spy recently. That account. That I Spy account. Trolling Trolls 09. These are accounts to be on the lookout for. Queen of Java Chip. Okay. So that's how things are happening. And even though people are not talking about Gabby, they're still trying to hit people with copyrights and getting it. Still getting away with it. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. I don't even know how people continue to support Gabby. Like I said, this account that we're on right now, I don't care if I was to lose this account. I don't care if they were to hit me with the copyright strike. I don't care. This is an account I have not used in a long time. I reactivated it before the live stream tonight so we could put this information out. And if Gabby thinks that I'm done putting out information, she doesn't even know that what I put out, just those 4 or 5 posts, is breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs to what I have. Those are just crumbs to what I have. If Gabby really knew everything that was turned over to me, from moderator, current moderator, and ex-moderator that recently left, and a few others, she would probably fall down and faint. She would fall down and faint. She would probably get in her car and leave Florida right away. I have some things that'll be surprising. Well, surprising for some and not surprising for others. I guarantee that. No, crying? No. No, she would faint. She wouldn't know what to do. Daisy, I haven't put the information out. Yeah, she would run and hide in the closet and pass out. She doesn't even know. Like I said, I've only put out breadcrumbs. I have some crazy information that. So let me see. I might hold on. You know how Gabby always tells people? Because I haven't even posted this. You know how Gabby has been telling people that she hasn't been taking her Addies? Let me see. You know how Gabby has been telling people she hasn't been taking her Addies? These ones? Yeah, everybody knows. These are the ones I'm talking about. Yeah, everybody knows that's a lie. I'm talking about these. Of course she's still on them. I got text messages to back up what I'm talking about. I had to blur out a lot of information on this. Yeah, you can see, hey, Chico, the eyes never lie. The eyes never lie. The eyes never lie. I got messages to back up exact, like I said, what I put out is nothing to what I have. I've only put out 4 or 5 posts. She would, I hope. Gabby, you better be ready. You better be ready for what I'm going to drop. I'm going to put it all out there. I don't care. You want to be sitting here copywriting people's stuff? I'm going to put out things to back up everything, text messages and everything. You better buckle up, because text messages and everything are coming out to back up everything that I've talked about tonight and what I'm going to talk about here in the near future. Be ready. And you know what I'm doing? I'm dropping one thing at a time. I'm dropping one thing at a time. It'll keep her on her toes. It'll keep her on her toes, because she knows what I have, what she already put out there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting, it might be 2 posts a day, maybe 3 posts a day. No, she gets no grace. She gets no grace from me at all. That's why I've been dropping little by little by little. But she knows what I have. And she knows what I have will put the nail in the coffin for her. Why wait? See, Gabby wants to play games. I'm not here to play games, but I'm going to keep her on her toes. You know, she likes to play games, thinks everything's a joke. Well, I'm going to let her stew on things. Little by little. Little by little, I'm going to let it stew. You're right, Miss Wendy. This is chess. This is not checkers. This is not Connect 4. This is not none of that nonsense that Gabby sits here and plays with people, plays with people's emotions, hurts communities. That's why I'm dropping it the way I'm dropping it. One thing at a time. Like I said, what I have is the nail in the coffin for Gabby. She's going to make a wild getaway. And she knows that I have things that just call it a wrap. Call it a wrap. That's how we're coming. We're not coming with anything else. So, I wanted just to let people know, hey, if you, all these accounts that I showed tonight, report them. Report all these accounts that I showed tonight. That way, get her for ban evasion. Hold on. You also said you approved Cam was in foster care and he wasn't. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even pin comments. I can't pin comments. No, because I haven't. Hold on. I haven't went live enough. Brenda, you must be new here. Somebody, people could respond to Brenda maybe. I don't know. I didn't block her. Scroll to the top. You got it. Here, we'll start at the top. For the ones that just came in. Yeah, Brandon Thomas, I don't know if you're new. You're welcome, Digital. I don't know if you're new here. We've been showing receipts on Gabby like crazy. Not only myself, other people in the community. I will never. Oh, I was all like, oh, they got her. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, she's still here. She just can't comment. I was all like, okay. We'll give her a minute. And then moderators, you know what to do. She can't comment no more, although. I was all like, hey, you know what to do, but yeah, we're gonna force them to listen. Okay, Ms. Bev. They can't comment no more, so hey, keep up the nonsense. Like I said, I don't care about this account right here. I really don't. I could lose this account and reactivate another account. Just so Gabby knows, Gabby, let me make this loud and clear. I have 8 more accounts. I have 8 more accounts, Gabby, that are not active. I can reactivate any one of those 8 accounts and continue to do this. I'm a man of my word. I can reactivate any of those 8 accounts that I have, go live, and do it again. And again. And again. Because I'm going to get all the information out for everybody to see. Just the way it is. I'm being honest with you. You could take this account, you could have the account. I could even start a brand new account from scratch. And I will still get the information out. Mark my word, I'm a man of my word. But I have plenty of accounts, so. And all of them could go live. Every single one. Every single account that I have could go live. But we are going to get all this information out. Putting out messages between you, DCFS workers, the DCFS supervisor, highly unacceptable. Putting out messages, sharing messages between yourself and the teachers at the little one school, unacceptable. What else did we talk about? You knew, Gabby, you knew that you were not allowed, you were ordered on the safety plan not to show the little one on any social media platform. Don't post them, don't show him. And you did it. Because you think you're above the law. You did it. You were mad. It was ordered that you don't show the little one on any social media, any. None whatsoever. You still did it. Let's see what else. We know where you got your wig, Gabby. And I gave my opinion on why you got the wig. My opinion was, because I know Gabby's listening, or one of our moderators or whatever. Because you're going to run. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. And the reason you would run is because you know there's investigations going on. You can look at federal charges, but you're looking at state. Doctor shopping, highly illegal. It's a third-degree felony in Florida for doctor shopping. The amount of videos and evidence out there of you doctor shopping, not only that, also through the system that's been put in place in Florida to keep track of how many meds you received, where you're getting your meds at, and everything else. It's in the system. Doctor shopping, the feds will pick it up if they want. State charges, you could try to run, but you can't hide. Florida, if you leave Florida and you run, they'll extradite you. You'll be extradited. No matter what. Medicaid fraud, they don't take it lightly when people commit Medicaid fraud and food stamp fraud. SSI fraud, Social Security fraud, because you were not telling Medicaid, food stamps, or Social Security that Aaron was living with you. Tell me I'm lying, Gabby. You were not reporting to Medicaid, food stamps, and Social Security that Aaron was living with you. You weren't doing that. Why do you think you're going to go down in a cloud of smoke? Yeah, she's a single first-time mom. You're right, little man. That's why they're not married. Why do you think they're not married? So she could continue to commit the fraud that she's committing. Gabby, your walls are crumbling around you. They're caving in. And we're going to put the nail in the coffin to make sure that you are held accountable for everything that you're doing. And I'm going to put it out one piece at a time for everybody to see. Every single thing I'm going to put out there. Because I know she's watching. And everybody knows I'm a man of my word. I don't sit here and sugarcoat anything for anybody. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Oh, the other ones, I'm sorry, everybody. I stopped showing. Here, we'll do another 3 accounts so everybody can see. Yeah, so Gabby, with Gabby stealing people's stories, I'm going to bring somebody on the live stream as soon as our boxes open up. I'm going to bring somebody that was a moderator for Gabby. No, it's not Lainey. It's not Lainey, Lonnie, whatever you want to call her. It's not her. I'm going to bring 2 other people, actually. I'm going to bring 2 other people in boxes. Our boxes are not open. Where Gabby stole their story. No, it's not Lonnie, Lainey, whatever you want to call her. It's not her. It's not her. I'm going to bring 2 other people, ex-mods, and let them share their story, how Gabby stole their story of what they were going through medically. Of Gabby taking their story of things that they are going through as far as medical issues, and Gabby took their story. And I'll let them tell you for themselves. I seen that. I heard about that gift situation over on the YT. We knew that though already, right? Not from these young ladies. Not from these young ladies. We've seen where she stole other people's stories, but not from these young ladies. And we'll bring them on. You're welcome, Tacos. Yeah, you haven't heard the stories from these young ladies. And our boxes are not open, Baked Butterfly. I think this is the first time we live streamed on this account. We just had this as a backup account. And we'll bring them on board. We'll get them in the boxes when the boxes open up, and we'll let them share their story. How Gabby took their medical stories and turned it into her medical stories. Downright disgusting. And I'll make a post. No, it won't be tonight. No, it won't. I got to coordinate with them. I have to coordinate with these young ladies, base it around their schedule, and I'll make a post on our main account, and that way everybody knows when these young ladies are going to join us. You know, it's always interesting what else comes out, but I know what I'm going to be putting out. My main account is the Themexicanhomie3. I got messages. I got everything. Jennifer G. What? Hold on. Okay. I was all like, Jennifer G. What? I thought that. I was all like, not the moderator from the YT. I had to go look at the account. I was like, wait a minute. Because the moderator from the YT is Jennifer G. 1973. I was like, hold on. Let me take a look at that account. You know, I'm giving people free Uber rides to the next live stream. I was about to just send them on their way. Like, no, you don't. Not over here, you don't. Here, let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. Let me show you some more accounts while I try to grab this account name. I screenshot everything. I do, everybody. Just to let everybody know. Like I said, she could copyright this. Yes, these are Gabby's accounts. She could copyright this all she wants. I'm not bothered by it. Oh, I think I got her. All right, these. Okay, I'm making sure that there's no pictures of the little ones. Give me 1 second. So this is the account that magically started following me out of nowhere. This is the moderator for Gabby over on the YT. That Jennifer G 1973 started following me just out of nowhere maybe a few days ago. No, they're using fake pictures. They're using fake pictures over there on that account. I went through that account. They're using fake pictures. Because I went through everything. So they made this fake account because I told Jennifer, the moderator for Gabby on YouTube, that I was going to expose her. I told her over on the YT that she was going to be exposed because she's a foster parent. And let me move these up. Okay. So I did make it known to Jennifer that I was going to let everybody know that she is a foster parent. Because condoning Gabby's actions and being a foster parent comes with a lot of responsibilities and things of that nature. And a foster parent condoning what Gabby's doing, knowing that Gabby is just a horrible individual. Unacceptable. So I let that Jennifer know that I was going to put it out there. I was going to let people know that she is a foster parent. She's called DCFS workers for Gabby, spoke with the social workers for Gabby. That's a big no-no. You don't do that. You just do not do that. Especially when you're a foster parent. You do not sit there and help somebody out like Gabby. Nobody wants to see your cochino videos. Let me get rid of this account. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to get rid of this account. Nobody wants to see their cochinadas. Okay. I had to block that account. Unacceptable. I am not going to sit here and just not say anything. I know it's a bot. I had to get rid of that cochina. I'm sorry. I call it for what it is. Nobody wants to see their videos. Go somewhere else with that. This is not whatever website. So she was put on notice that I was going to let everybody know about her being a foster parent. And that's what I did. I let everybody know tonight that Jennifer G, 1973, over on one of Gabby's YT moderators and a moderator on TikTok for Gabby, that she was going to be exposed for being a foster parent and condoning Gabby's actions. I'm not tolerating it. Not me. Yeah, Patriot Nana. Yep, Patriot Nana. I call her Jennifer. But yeah, Patriot Nana. When you're a foster parent, you got to do better. She's a mandated reporter. Imagine this, a mandated reporter calling Gabby social workers, speaking with DCFS on behalf of Gabby, instead of doing the right thing and having Gabby be reported. Imagine that. A mandated reporter helping Gabby out in whatever way possible so Gabby could continue her shenanigans. That's beyond wild behavior. So I had to put 2 new folders together. Let me tell you how much stuff I received. I had to put 2 brand new folders together for Gabby. Brand new stuff that I received. Brand new. 2 folders. That's how much was sent to me. That's how much stuff I had to go through. These are, if you didn't screenshot all these, we know the truth and the chaos is still there as well. And it's all new information. I've only been dropping little breadcrumbs here and there. So, that's why I want to, like I said, if I lose this account, I could care less. Current moderator, one of them. Ex-mods, one that recently left, and a few others. Not Lonnie, not including Lonnie. Turning. They're turning on her, and they're sending me things through email and also through messaging. And another, like I said, I'm not going to put this out yet. I have some other information, but I'm not going to put it out yet. Not right now. I better just wait. Like I said, I have a lot of information to put out. But I'm going to be careful what I put out. I'm not going to show my entire hand. And I've told myself time and time before, don't show your entire hand. I'm gonna wait to put out what I was just going to talk about. I'm going to let Gabby stew on what I put out so far. Because it is wild. So I will say this. When the first lawsuit came about with Miss Feisty, when that one came about, if Gabadoodle and the other individual had to go all the way to that court hearing, they were going to stay with a certain somebody. I could say that. So somebody had offered them a place to stay if they were going to have to go to that court hearing. Gabby and the other individual, and I know who it is. I know who it is. I know who it is. Oh, they already have been offered a place to stay. So, but that never happened. So everybody's like, now we know too. I'm telling you, things are... I got a lot of information. I got messages to back it up, text messages. I got screenshots. Gabby sent out a bunch of documents that haven't been put out yet. Yes, Gabby sent a bunch of documents that have not been put out by anybody else yet. I got them. I got them. I have those. So, like I said, it's wild. I'll put one thing out at a time. Those are all the accounts that I have. That's all of them. That's all the ones I have. Because I'm looking at my phone. Here, for the ones that missed it, but I'm also looking on my phone. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second while I go through this. Remember, I want people to remember one thing. Gabby puts out everything. Every single thing Gabby puts out and shares with moderators and ex-moderators that have left. She puts out everything. I want people to remember that. Like I said, there's a current moderator. A current moderator right now for Gabby that has turned on her. Give me 1 second. I want to see what else I could put up right now. Just looking at a few things real quick. So everything that I've got is from ex-moderators, one that just left, and the current moderator. Everything has been sent by Gabby to them through text messages, many forms of communications. This is what Gabby puts out. That way everybody knows. I'm not here lying on anybody. I got everything to back up what I'm saying. When have I put out false information for people? Never. I've never sat here and put out false information. It all comes directly from Gabby. Things get spread around, and that's the way it has always been. So no, nobody's sitting here lying on anybody. They need to take it up with Gabby. If somebody has an issue with what I'm talking about and they support Gabby, they need to go talk to Gabby about it. That's who they need to talk to. Because Gabby put all this information out herself. She sends her moderators everything. So go talk to Gabby. If I'm talking about something, talk to Gabby. Don't take it up with me. You know, she shouldn't be putting all this information out in text messages. Like I said, they're trying to retrieve phone calls that they had with Gabby on the phone. Take it up with Gabby. She put it out. So that's the one you take it up with. If somebody that supported Gabby or supports Gabby has an issue with what I'm talking about, take it up with Gabby. I'm putting out what was sent to me. That's just the truth and facts behind it. So I'm going to get some other things put together. I'm going to figure out what I am releasing next. There's just so much. There's a lot. So essentially we're going to see what I'm going to be dropping. We'll put it over. You know what? I'll start dropping receipts. I'll start dropping the new stuff on this account. It says, hold on. But is it really the truth, or people just want to bully her? Miss Kitty, I have never... When have I bullied Gabby? I've never bullied Gabby. A lot of people do not bully Gabby. If you call putting truth and facts out there about what Gabby does on social media, it's all on video, everything comes out of Gabby's mouth, that's not bullying. I've never bullied Gabby. Everything that gets put out, you can find on video. Everything as far as documents and everything else that's being put out, Gabby does that to herself. Gabby shares everything. Documentation, healthcare documentation, DCFS documentation, safety plans. Gabby shares everything. Everything. She shared it with ex-moderators, current moderators, and a whole lot of other people. She does it to herself. So when we bring truth and facts, it's not bullying. She's being held accountable for what she's doing. You know, it's the truth behind it. She hits the live button, and that's what she does. Nobody forces Gabby to go live. Nobody. Gabby, it's her choice to hit the live button, whether it's on YT, whether it's when it was on TikTok, whatever platform that she ends up on, she hits the live button on her own. It's not, nobody tells her to. And then on top of that, it's just a lot. It's a lot. The amount of videos out there, you can find them all over social media. You could type in Gabby's name on Google, and it'll bring stuff up about Gabby. It's out there. Nobody bullies her. If we put the information out, we put it out because Gabby puts it out. And that's why I said, if somebody has an issue with what I said tonight, take it up with Gabby, because Gabby's the one that put all that info out as well. Essentially, I'm relaying the message. I'm relaying the message. What gets sent to me, I put out the information, and that's that. I don't understand why people want to point the finger when somebody puts information out that Gabby shared with everybody else, that she thought were moderators and best friends. See what I'm saying? People want to point the finger at me when I put information out that Gabby put out to ex-moderators and current moderators, and they're all like, oh, well, he put it. No, you know what? I'm 10 steps ahead. I want people to know that right now. I am 10 steps ahead of anything. Oh, no. No, I'm just letting... No, I seen your comment, Miss Kitty. I'm just saying, Gabby does it to herself. I will always be 10 steps ahead of, you know, of what I'm putting out. But I don't understand why they want to seem to call me a liar. Not at all. I will always back up what I'm talking about. And Gabby, you'll face the consequences when you face the consequences. Your day is coming. It's coming. And anybody that tries to say, I'm bringing awareness on the Mexican homie, tell you what, I beat you to the punch a long time ago. I promise you. I beat people, the ones that have tried that before. We're going to bring awareness on the Mexican homie. Let me tell you, I'm a 2-time convicted felon. I beat people to the punch so they can never use it against me. I've had 2 negative reviews on my business because you can never make customers 100% happy. I beat them to the punch. So if that's what they're going to bring awareness about, bring it. Because tell you what, I put this information I put it out a long time ago, and I got receipts to back up what we talked about previously. You will never make, when you're in business, you will never make every single customer happy. I had 2 disgruntled ones that were hard to work with. Got the work done. I got videos to back it up that my work was completed. Can't make them 100% happy because those customers are the ones that nobody will ever want to work with again. And I learned that as going through all my years in business. See, people will try to use that. Oh, he's a 2-time convicted felon. Yeah, you better believe it. Oh, he had 2 negative reviews on his business. Yeah. I let people know about that a long time ago. At least I could be honest with our community instead of lying to the community. It's the way it is. And I've been honest since day one. So, I got receipts to back up everything that I'm talking about. With that being said, everybody, stay tuned for what's coming out. Because I'm dropping it one thing at a time. Any questions, anybody? Anybody? If there's any questions, drop them down. We don't have boxes over here. We don't have boxes. I'm just checking, seeing if there's any questions before I get out of here. No, I'm not dropping it all today. I'm not dropping it all today because I'm going to drop one thing at a time. And Gabby knows everything that I have. She knows every single thing that I have. And I got a lot. So I want to thank everybody that supports us and bringing awareness. I'll be dropping receipts on this account. And I'm pretty sure I'll see some copyright strike, which I don't care about. I got 8 more accounts to go. With that being said, everybody, if you don't follow this account, I just reactivated it. This is where I will live stream and post receipts. So everybody stay tuned. I'm going to get out of here. Have a good night. Have a blessed night. Spend time with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. And if anybody has an issue with me on what I talked about, send me a message. Have a good night, everybody.
Blanca y rayadita la frente. Es un oscuro gateado, le pusieron el cadete. Yo no sé quién es su padre, pero sé que no es corriente. Allá en Yuma, Colorado, por primera vez ganó. Corriendo en una cuarteta, de lo fino lo mejor. Los dueños de una prietita daban pesos por tosto. Administrando sus fuerzas, el cadete demostró. Los dejó ir por delante, luego fue y los alcanzó. Despistando los relojes, la carrera les ganó. Y su hermano ya les fueron a pagar unas vaquitas de verdes y un soplón de hablar. Polo Michiel al cadete se lo llevó a descansar. La bolsa era buen dinero. Por la clase del cadete tenía chance y lo metieron. Clasificaban 10 tiempos, él fue y les puso el primero. Venía una yegua la sana, la trajeron por ligera. La Montarro y Valdillez salió en la puerta de afuera. Montó al cadete, le tocó junto a la fiera. Quebró adelante la yegua y luego se separó. Pero a los 9 segundos el cadete la alcanzó. Tiene corazón el cuaco, otra vez lo demostró. En la cuadra de Michiel, la banda se oye tocando, allá se encuentra el cadete, de gusto anda bailando y con botellas de Remy la gente está celebrando.
Have a good night, everybody. Have a blessed evening. Have a good night, everybody. Have a blessed evening.